We just spent some time at Wild Frontier RV Resort in Ocala, Florida. How did we like this campground? Here's our 5-minute review and rating, so let's hop to it. Wild Frontier RV Resort is an independently owned campground located in the north end of Ocala, Florida. It's located right off of Route 302 and it's not far from Interstate 75. The entrance is on a 2-lane road that has a decent amount of traffic, but getting into and out of the park was never a problem for us. To get into the park, there's a security gate that you have to punch in a code to open. When you leave, there's a sensor that will open the gate automatically. The campground has 330 sites, most of which are back-in, but they do have 15 pull-through sites available. They do not have any cabins and they don't allow tent camping. The sites vary in size, although not tight, they are all on the slightly smaller side. We have found this is pretty typical of campgrounds in Central Florida. Each site has a paved level parking pad that we found to be just barely wide enough to accommodate our fifth-wheel trailer. They all have a nice grassy area and there are a few trees scattered around the campground. The roads are all paved and although a bit narrow, are smooth and pothole free. This is a great place to bring your bicycles and get in some exercise. The utilities are all in good condition. The electrical power is stable and our pedestals look fairly new. Water pressure is high, so be sure to bring a pressure regulator with you. Sewer connections were adequate. The one odd thing about our utilities is that they were located on the back left-hand side of the lot. This means I had to stretch my electrical, water, and cable lines under my rig to connect to them. It's a good thing I brought long hoses and cable with us. Wild Frontier does offer daily trash pickup, which is a service we really enjoy. The only issue is they do not offer any recycling. We were told that this is due to the local recycler plant shutting down during COVID and never reopened. The cable TV is clear with a ton of channels. Cable is provided through Cox Cable Services and requires you to get a converter box for each TV you want to use. Currently, there is a $40 per box deposit that you have to put up on a credit card, but you get that refunded when you check out and turn the box back in. The provided internet is typical of most campgrounds with a measured speed of only 8.8 megabits per second. With so many campers here, it was also prone to a lot of dropouts. In contrast, our T-Mobile phones had a great signal, as did our friends AT&T and Verizon phones. It's no wonder as there is a large transmission tower on the south edge of the campground, and it has cell antennas right on it. Running speed check on my phone showed a consistent data download speed of 700 megabits per second. Each site has a provided picnic table, but as most campgrounds in Florida, there are no fire rings. At the main building, there are the bathroom facilities. They were very clean, large, and in good condition. The laundry room was small, but it had a lot of machines, and it was very often busy. The building's clubhouse is large and well kept, with a stage and lots of tables and seating. In the one corner, there is also a pool table. Outside the building is the swimming pool. It's heated and was a very popular place on the warm days we had. For this size campground, this pool is far too small, as it often got crowded. I was told there are thoughts for a future pool upgrade, but nothing has been planned yet. Wild Frontier is pet friendly with 2 pet areas up near the front gate. There's a smaller one and a large one for those dogs that really need to run and burn off some energy. If you have kids, there isn't much to entertain them with. There isn't a playground or any kids' activities. There isn't a horseshoe pit, shuffleboard, bocce, or basketball court. We were surprised that they didn't even have any pickleball courts, as that seems to be the current popular game for us older folk. Wild Frontier, although not listed as a 55 and above campground, really should be. In the winter months, a quick drive through the park will reveal that most of the campers here are retired snowbirds, so the lack of most of these activities really is not even an issue. There's actually plenty of things to do. Wild Frontier has a bunch of scheduled activities to sign up for. Currently, they include street golf, a cornhole competition, a weekly golf scramble at a local course, aerobics, water aerobics, bingo, Pokino, card games, Bible study, live music, and dancing, and more. Every week, they offer a very popular low-cost dinner in the clubhouse. On Friday evenings, there is a food truck on site. If you want to go out for a bite to eat, there are a lot of area restaurants. When you check in the campground, they provide you with a list of the more popular local ones. If the weather permits, you can often watch rocket launches from Cape Canaveral right from the campground. During our stay, we were able to see a few Falcon 9 launches. Although Wild Frontier is a mostly relaxing and peaceful place, there are a couple of things that can annoy you. First, the road outside the campground can get a bit noisy with cars and truck traffic. Also, there is a scrap recycling plant located right across the street. During weekdays, they run some pretty noisy equipment. So what did we think about Wild Frontier RV Resort? We liked the overall location, the security gates, the well-maintained grounds, the very good cable TV, and all the activities that they do offer. We weren't as fond of the small swimming pool, the noisy road and processing plant, no trash recycling, and the lack of other facilities and activities. After careful thought, we give Wild Frontier a 7 out of 10 ribbits. Although they call themselves a resort, the overall lack of amenities and a small swimming pool really doesn't qualify them for resort status. When I spoke to the staff, they did tell me that as of a few months ago, the campground was under new ownership, and the new owners were talking about doing some upgrades. Currently, this place is a great spot to go if you're looking for a quiet, comfortable campground in Central Florida. Located in the outskirts of Ocala, it has a more rural charm, but getting into the city is only a short drive away. We really enjoyed our time here, and we've already made our deposit for next year. Thanks for watching. As always, please high-five the like icon, jingle the bell, and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot more videos in the works, and so until next time, keep camping.